We've all worked so hard to get here. Countless hours spent laughing in the hallways, procrastinating on homework, and making memories that will last a lifetime.
A speech from Shayna Barneski's high school graduation just 2 months ago. She's wearing a bright red dress, grinning for the camera with friends and her boyfriend, Carter Tilbury. He graduated last year. Now, 2 young lives have ended tragically early after their pickup truck was swept up by a tornado Friday night. RCMP say they were thrown out of the vehicle, which was found more than a kilometer from where the tornado touched down.
They were great kids, and I think that's what really hurt their kids from our community.
Reverend Barb Alston says there's a heavy feeling in the community. The 2 teens both had jobs here, Shayna at the local co-op grocery store, Carter at a farm equipment dealership.
We're all connected. We're connected family-wise, we're connected socially, we're connected spiritually.
She prayed for the couple, their families, and the first responders in church this morning.
We just pray for compassion and love and understanding in the tremendous sadness and grief that is over this community. They were well loved, and they will be very much missed.
Mayor Bill Holden says the tragedy is felt deeply in a small town.
We're a town of about 1,000 people, and a good portion of the town here is related to the extended families of both the victims. And my heart goes out to everyone.
None of their family or friends were ready to do interviews today. One friend said they're trying to pull together and support each other because that's what Shayna and Carter would have wanted. She told me they were the kind of people who always had your back, kind through and through, and will never forget them.
And Karen is in front of their high school in Melita tonight. With COVID and all the restrictions that brings, Karen, how is this going to affect the way that the community mourns?
Ian, that's a very good question, and one the community will have to grapple with in the upcoming days. With so many families affected, the entire community, the entire town will want to be at any funeral or memorial service. And with physical distancing requirements in place, that's going to be a challenge. But as that Presbyterian minister told me earlier today, they have dealt with other challenges during this pandemic, and they will find a way to come together to mourn and to comfort each other. Ian?
Okay, thanks, Karen. Tammy Skelton was watching the clouds from her home in Virden. At first, she was in awe of the size of the tornado, but what she saw next still haunts her.
Things just started to feel weird, the wind and stuff, and I looked straight up, like right over my house, and I could see the rotation starting. I hop in my vehicle and I start chasing this thing and watching it build and get bigger, and I never imagined it would get this big. It was huge. I've seen tornadoes and I've never seen one this size. It was unreal. Finally, I had seen it hit the yard up the road, and then you could see the buildings flying in the bins and just debris everywhere. And then I watched, watching them try to save these people losing their lives right in front of you. It's different. I never want to see that again.
Another person was also injured, a 54-year-old man who has non-life-threatening injuries. He was taken to hospital. He too was driving when the tornado touched down.